Hey!
Hey.
So, we are time traveling today.
Okay.
We're going to a time before, a simpler time,
Yeah.
before the plague.
Right.
Before everybody had to shut in for years and became, totally unable to communicate with people whatsoever in person. It was a golden era known as 2019. And that year came out an anime that we finally watched. What is it called?
How heavy are the dumbbells you lift?
I mean, a classic that everyone knows about.
Right.
This was on our watch list, and we wanted something fun and different. And, and listen, summer is here. Yeah. So you got to be getting in shape.
Sure.
If you're not, what are you even doing?
What are you even doing?
So we watched it. I will say that it's a comedy.
Yeah, for sure.
It is... I actually don't even know how to explain it. It's wild.
I think technically this will fall under the sports anime category.
I guess, yeah.
Because, it's one of those where you learn about the sport.
Yeah.
And in this case, the sport is going to the gym.
Yes.
You could call it weightlifting, but it's not. It's actually about going to the gym for whatever your purposes are, be it that you want to live a healthier lifestyle, be it that you want to... You want to be a weightlifter, be it that you want to just lose some weight, or, be it that you want to stare at muscly guys.
Yeah, this anime basically, it follows a character named Hibiki, who, frankly, I'm not sure I've ever had quite the kinship with another anime character as Hibiki, because she just can't stop eating tasty foods and gaining weight. Yeah. And I'm just like, oh my god, I finally feel seen here.
You get me.
I was like, I get it. And it's so funny, too, because one of the things I love that they do in this show that I'm sure is right from the manga is, every time she's eating something, it says, how many calories are in the thing.
Yeah.
And I find it, so funny and interesting that they do that, because, it's both interesting, and you can see her sort of self-sabotage, but it's also, good for the viewers, because most people don't have any idea, how much food they eat, how many calories they eat, and frankly, a lot of people can't manage their weight. Yeah. There's so much obesity in the world. So I find that very interesting. But basically, Hibiki she's a high school girl. She wants a boyfriend, and her friends are noticing that she's starting to put on some pounds.
Right.
And so she goes to this local gym just to check it out. What's the gym called?
Silverman.
And of course, she goes there and she sees this girl who's
a classmate of hers.
Well, yeah, but she's the special one. She's the class president.
She's a class president. She's good at academics. She's good at sports. She's so beautiful.
See, Hibiki's that classic kind of very normal, very silly, but special because everyone likes her. And they both sort of end up bonding.
Yeah, well, first off, they're really the only two girls there, except for one of the trainers is also a girl. But, they go in and it's a bunch of muscly guys, and when I say muscly, absurdly muscly. Yeah. And they meet Machio, who's the trainer there, the main trainer there. And he's, telling them all about it. But first off, he's adorable, and they are just we love you.
Yes.
And pretty much because of that, they're like, we'll join.
Yeah, and he's really funny. So I've actually seen, on social media, I've seen clips of Machio, that character, because he does this really funny thing where he looks like a normal guy, and then he'll flex, and he's so jacked when he flexes, all his clothes tear off. But then they kind of come back. He zips his tracksuit back up, and then he shrinks back down.
It's so funny.
It's really funny, really weird. First off, it's really funny.
Yeah.
And I also like the fact that they actually do try to teach you proper weightlifting techniques.
Yeah, well, they teach you how to properly use equipment at the gym. They teach you how to properly do different stretches and different exercises. They teach you about nutrition. They teach you about just, your muscles in general and how different things affect them. Yeah. They teach you why you want to do the proper form on your exercises.
Yes.
It's really fascinating. And honestly, I've changed up some parts of my workout just after watching this.
Yeah, and a lot of it's correct. I mean, that's what I like about it. So one of the things I really like about the show is it's about women. It's all the main characters are women with the exception of Machio. I will say, however, there are times that it could be seen as pretty pervy.
Well, I mean, it's pervy in a few contexts.
Yeah.
I mean, first off, they do some pervy stuff with the girls.
Yeah.
But the guys are pretty much naked the entire time.
That's fair.
They're incredibly muscly, but they're in the tiny Speedos. But they do make a comment on it where one of the characters is I think your pervy descriptions here are totally missing your audience.
Yeah. But there are a lot of very suggestive shots of the women in very suggestive poses, not very clothed. So.
It's also just one of those funny situations where, like, you know, what are you going to do? Have them in a giant t-shirt and be like, those muscles right there.
Totally.
You know?
Yeah, but the times
but they don't need them to be naked.
No, that's the thing. And they're like, and this is how you do it. And they're like laying in a bed, like nude. You're like, what? Why? So yeah, that's a little problematic. But, you know, it's also like, it's just like anime. You know, quick, name me 5 anime that don't have perviness in them.
I feel like Catch Me at the Ballpark didn't really.
So, Catch Me at the Ballpark.
Pokemon.
See, right? It's hard, isn't it? I'll add some. Monster.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
And then, like, there's got to be another one.
There's definitely more.
Orb.
Yeah.
So that's 5.
Okay,
because I was thinking, I was like, definitely not One Piece, definitely not Naruto, certainly not Seven Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
Like, pretty much all the main ones. Well, actually, Windbreaker. Windbreaker's not perfect.
Yeah, you're right.
So there you go, we got 6.
It's a really interesting take on workout culture, too.
It is.
You know, I do like how all of the characters have their different reasons for wanting to get in better shape.
Yeah.
We already talked about Hibiki and Akemi.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the teacher,
Tachibana
Sensei,
yes.
You know, who finds out that the students are there, just like, oh, maybe I shouldn't. But of course, you know, Machio. Gotta join the gym.
He's the honeypot, yeah.
She's doing it because she wants to be in better shape for her cosplay.
I love that. I love that she's a world-known cosplayer.
Then there is Hibiki's friend Ayako, who is a boxer.
Yeah, she's awesome.
She joins because the boxing gym that she works at, that her family owns, was getting too busy. And she needed somewhere new. And then there is the Russian girl, Gina, who comes. She comes to, like, win the arm wrestling competition, but then decides to stick around and train at their gym.
Yeah, no, her character's really funny. Oh my god. You just reminded me. Comrade Poutine.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And it's the show's great. The show has so many funny moments in it, and
oh my god, they go through like Commando.
Yeah, they literally like do an anime version of the Arnold Schwarzenegger film Commando. It's wild. Yeah. Like it's fun. I mean, it's funny. You brought up you know, Catch Me at the Ballpark. And funny enough, the voice actress of Hibiki is the voice actress of the main character, Ruriko, in Catch Me at the Ballpark, which makes sense because they're like almost identical characters. They both have blonde hair and that little moe thing.
A little bit dumb.
Yeah. But everyone is like in the middle of a larger group.
Yeah.
You know, and I think like Catch Me at the Ballpark, this show's just kind of a fun time.
It is.
It's like we can't be really too critical either way about a show like this because it's just like a fun comedy.
Yeah.
It's a slice of life fun comedy.
Single season,
12 episodes done. It's a good time. I really enjoyed it. I think if you have any sort of interest in fitness, it's really good. I think if you want to watch just kind of a funny like high school thing, there's got that elements to it.
If you want to be inspired to to do your working out.
Yeah. If you feel like you eat too much and can't control that and want a main character that does the same, you will definitely feel a kinship to Hibiki.
Yeah.
And I also like, too, that it's a good reflection of often, like, friendships that you gain, especially in high school, where, like, I think a lot of us end up being friends with people that we're not in the same crowd.
Yeah.
And everyone's sort of surprised that they're friends. But it all kind of works. It all kind of like, you know, it's like a Power Ranger gel thing, and I think this show has that, and I really like that.
I agree.
Is there anything else you want to say?
Nice bulk.
Nice bulk. I really like both the songs.
Yeah.
I really like the open song, Onigai Muscle, is awesome.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
So funny, so cute. Also, the voice actress sings it, and she sang the song in Catch Me at the Ballpark. It's crazy. Okay, well, how heavy are the dumbbells you lift? We watch it on Crunchyroll. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but that's where you can see it. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. And down below, let us know what your favorite workout anime is. And it's probably going to be Baki. Or maybe Dragon Ball Z. But let us know either way, because it's fun, and working out's good for you. And, you know, keep that circulation going, guys.
Yeah.
You need it when you're sitting at your computer for 9 hours a day, either watching anime or working or just watching YouTube, or even on your cell phone.
Yeah.
On TikTok.
Wow.
All these things that you do, but make sure to go to the gym, too, and get those dumbbells heavy.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now move. I gotta do some dynamic
Okay,
stretching.
all right.
Yeah.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.